Every dollar's got a place, building dreams at my own pace. Save it, stack it, watch it grow. TLB budgets, let's go.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Or is today Monday? No, today's Monday. Oh my gosh. What's going on with me? Happy Monday. We're going to be playing in our travel binder today. I'm so excited. Oh, I love travel binder day. And we're going to be playing in our 100 Disney Sidekicks, our Paint It What. So let's jump on in to the fun and get ready to just have a blast saving money and doing what it is that we love to do day in and day out. My name is Tia. Welcome to Tia B Budgets.
Painted what? Let's see what fate has got. Light or dark, which side will win? Shuffle the cards, let the game begin.
Kicking us off with our Paint It What collab, we're bringing our typical $13 to this game. How it is played is there is a light side and a dark side, and depending on whether you roll an even or an odd number on a dice determines which side's winning. Currently, we are neck and neck. Literally neck and neck. Now, from a saving total amount standpoint, dark side's totally winning. So this will be really fun. We only have about 6 more rounds left of this game. Instead of dice, I use a deck of cards because the deck of cards not only are black versus white, for the suits, the black and red suits, but they also tell me what amount we save. Yesterday, we finally hit a face card, so we saved the full-on $13, so that was crazy. And I'm excited to see what is going to happen today. So let's find out. Oh my gosh, why does light side always get all the aces? This is so funny. This is the 4th ace I have pulled for the light side. This is wild. So we'll go ahead. We'll color this little coffee drink over here for $1. That's just wild to me. I'm actually gonna, so I can hardly see these numbers, but I want to add it up when I'm done. So I'm gonna just fill in. But light side has officially taken the lead. They are down to 2 more icons. We've got dark side over here trying to catch up. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm very excited. Oh, we're getting so close. We're going to be finishing it this week. So let's go ahead and pull out our Paint It What. See how much we have saved in total so far. We have saved $103. That's crazy. This is such a great saver. I love doing it with the deck of cards only because it really does maximize your chance of saving the most amount of money, which is awesome. All right, we're going to be moving right along and jumping straight into our daily savings.
It's that time of day where daily savings is what we play. With TLB budgets, come what may. Roll the dice and save away.
All right, friends, here we are. I'm trying to get a lot more efficient with the videos and trying to do better with them. So if you guys have any comments, let me know on how I can better the videos. So we're bringing in $10 today. So we're going to pop this into our bank. We do this every single day. All of our minis, instead of having a category, they get randomized into a color envelope that matches our binders that we play in each day. And so as just like little boosters for our gameplay day. So today we're going into orange, which is our travel. I'm so excited because we are going to be saving for Brazil and Croatia. So that's, oh, I'm just pumped. I'm just so excited. Oh, and I get to, you guys know that my favorite movie is Far Away, and I'm excited because I get to use that for a intercultural communication challenge for one of my classes. So I'm pumped about that. All right, we're going to go ahead. We're going to pull out all of these little guys, these little pink guys, set them up, and we are going to go ahead and get started in playing our daily savings, which means you get to kick back, relax, enjoy a little bit of music that I made for these type of days, and I will see you when we are all said and done.
I wore my old name like a coat, too heavy for this road. You found me in the leaving, where I'm letting the old me go. No more pieces on the floor, or dreams I thought were gone. We've gathered every broken part, and we are ready to move on. Now I'm learning one step at a time, trusting God with all of mine. No more hiding who I am, no more running from His plan. Becoming TN 2.0, I'm still becoming TN 2.0. One day at a time, I was made by holy hands. Grace is writing who I am. I'm not who I used to be, I'm becoming who God created me to be. Some days hope feels easy, some days I barely stand.
All right, friends, let's get to coloring. And maybe I'll try to bring you in a little bit more. There we are. All right, we've got envelope number 3 saved. $1.50 today. This savings challenge comes from Party Planner Papery. It is her little Halloween, guys, look how cute those are. We are saving, so this is the equivalent of 6 coins because we base it off of the 25-cent equivalents. So we're gonna go ahead and color in one of these 5s and a 1, and we are making some good progress on this one. I'm so excited. We should probably finish this one by the end of this week as well. Put that off to the side. I'm still obsessed with my nails. They're just so tiny. They're so cute. I love them. I love them. I love them. All right. Envelope number 4 got $51.50 and 75 cents. So $1.75. We don't work with quarter pieces, so we are gonna go fill in 3 more books. This also comes from Party Planner Papery. I got a couple of hers in here because they came in like her little freebies inside her little packages, her little mystery packs and stuff, and they were just so stinking cute that I was like, I gotta use them. So I did. I'm using them. All right, we've got our 4th of July birthday freebie from Punky Pennies, and we have brought in a total of $75, $1.25. And I do have $1.25 on here, so we'll mark off this 5 to represent $1.25. This will be quite a good chunky saver for us too, so I'm excited about that one. We just gotta get a couple of those big ones out of the way. This one brought in $1. This comes from Party Planner Papery. This is a little mini set that she also did as part of her freebies. Look how cute those are with the lemon pie and the blueberry lemonade, and oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so each of these is 50 cents. So we're gonna go ahead and color in that one and that one. We have $1.50 left on this one, and then $3 on the other one. So we have $4.50 until this one is finished. But that was a good little tiny made progress, so we love that. Oh, I don't know if that came off the top or the bottom, so I'm putting that there. All right. Ooh, this is a new one. This one comes from the Dramatic Panda. It's the Flinstones. This will be an $8 saver. Looks like we're coloring in 2 exactly today, so that's exciting. And I happen to have an orange that matched. That's even better. We love that. So what are you guys up to today? Happy Monday. It definitely feels like a Tuesday for me. I have no idea why. I'm grateful it's still Monday because I still got all my homework that I have more homework. Again, new week, new homework. Then I got to do a couple final projects, which sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to put that one up there. This one is a Cutie Patootie Ice Cream Saver from Hope Renee Design Co. So this one, each of the ice cream cones is 50 cents. So we're down to only needing a dollar left. But aren't they so cute with their pink bubble gum? I love it, I love it. And yeah, like I said, I don't like doing the halvesies. So at least on the daily savings portions of it. So we will find another place for that money to go. So this one is getting $1.75. This is done by the 25-cent piece. So that's nice. So we can fill in 1, 2, 3, 4 for $1. And this one gets 3 more down here. And we are cruising on this one. This one only needs 2, so $1, $2, $3.75 left to finish. And this is a $10 saver from Pink Plum Budgeting. Look how cute they are. Each of the hearts is 25 cents. So that's gonna be an awesome boost to a little game. And last but not least, got 1 coin. Oh yeah, this is mine. So we'll fill in one of the circles today. We'll do this one for 50 cents. How I play this one is I get to, if I have enough prop coin to roll one of the Ds, I'll roll one of the D3s, D10s, whatever, and then I'll keep whatever I roll. And then on the other times, I'm just doing whatever prop coin I have. So I'm saving the top row and the bottom, like the top D number and the circles on both of them. So this is gonna be a big boy and take a while, which is fine because this is one of mine, so I'm excited for that. Okay, and I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that one of the earlier ones only needed 50 cents to finish. Yes, this one. All right, so we're gonna fill in take these last 2 coins, our extras. We're gonna fill in this guy right here. These ones are now finished. This was a $6 saver. Wee-hoo! So we'll go ahead. Let's pull out another challenge. I'm going to do this super cute Pinocchio one that comes from Mercer Mommy. So cute. And we'll make each of the 2s will be 50 cents. So that will be $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9 saver. That'll be a good one. And it'll last a little while, which we love. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love moving through them, like cruising, moving through them. But it's also nice to have ones that kind of are a little bit bigger, that stay around a little longer. And starting in August, we're gonna have number envelopes that will match colored. So like, okay, I'll show you for an example in just a second. So it'll be a little bit more fun. So we'll have only 2 envelopes for randomizers, and the other ones will have dedicated color ones. So because we finished the one today, we got to figure out where it's going. Oops, sorry, just whacked you guys. Here. So these, so you see how they have 5 and then there's like a color with it. So 5 is orange, 1 is yellow, 2 is red, 4 is purple, 6 is blue, green is 3. So when we start August, these will represent envelopes 1 through 6. And then when we finish whatever challenge is inside of them, it'll just go into that color envelope in the back. And then we'll have 7 and 8 will actually be still randomized. So that will be fun. Okay, let's go for whatever the number it is, that's the color envelope. So number 1 is yellow. So the $6 that we have for today is going to go into yellow from our finished little challenge. How exciting is that? So let's pull out our $6. 5 and 6. We're gonna flip over to yellow. And that's awesome because yellow is tomorrow. That's going to be for school. So that's an extra little tiny booster for school tomorrow. Yay. And since we're in here, we're going to pull out our orange money, because we're going to use that for our games and days today. Win. Okay, let me put all these guys away and then set up for 100 Disney Sidekicks.
From mice to dragons, crickets too, every legend had a loyal crew. Big hearts, brave souls through thick and thin. The Sidekick Squad is marching in.
All right, we're moving right on into our 100 Disney Sidekicks. Woo! That's me. Haha! Okay, so from what we pulled out in our orange envelope, plus what we had left over from the Paint It What, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to go ahead and split this. We're going to put 12 into the orange binder, so into our travel binder. We'll keep 12 for the travel binder, 11 for here. We're adding it to the 25 we're already putting in. So that's a good chunk of money that we have today. So this is now going to be $31, $36. Wow. Tia math. Can't math. I'm going to put my calculator up here. So we've got 36. And let me see if I can move all this stuff out of the way. That way you guys can see what the heck's happening. All right, so I'll put my calculator over here. I'll zoom out a little bit. That way you can see it. Okay, so we've got my calculator. There's $36 on there. We're gonna put the 36 into here. And now let's check to see how much money we are gonna have for our total in Disney Sidekicks. Got 150, 70, 90, 5, 200, 5, 7, 9, 10. $210 already saved into our Disney Sidekicks. That is amazing. So we've got $36 on the calculator. We're going to get our little cards out to tell us where it is, what challenge it is that we're going to be saving on today. Weep. So yeah, pull this a little more off to the side. Bam. And then hopefully we'll be able to see that. Okay, great. So we're gonna go ahead and mix these cards up. I'll put this right there. We're going to number 2. And number 2 is made by Steph's on a Budget. And it looks like it's the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. And how we do this is we complete the entire Disney mini. So first off, look how cute that is. And with that being said, we have $36. This is worth 8. So we're going to color off these 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Subtract 8 on there. And we have officially finished that mini. Okay, next one. Going to 21. Number 21 comes from Divine Savings Co. And this is Scuttle with his little dingle hopper. He is a big boy. This is worth 9. However, we have already crossed off some on his, so it looks like we need only 3 to finish him. Yay! And I should put this. This was 21. And this was 2. Because I cross them off in the front of the binder when we're done. Yes, I already took it off. Okay, we're going to number 12 next. Sorry. My brain was like, did I do all of this correctly? Ooh, we got Jessie Budget. So we're going to finish off one we couldn't finish off before. So we're going to subtract 3. We're down to $22 left. This is number 12. Look at this. It's so cute. It's the little Moana pig. It's a Tehe. Is it Hey Hey and Pua, I think? Ooh, not sure. Number 10, which is right here. This is from the Rashonda from the Budgeting RT. She is such a sweetie pie, guys, if you don't know that. She's also known as Kip and Lou on Etsy and her coffee. Look how cute that is. Okay, so this is a $6 saver. So we're going to cross off all 6. Bam. And we finished hers. That was number 10. And let's see who we're going to next. We're going to number 25. So this is, and I think I totally forgot to introduce this. So this is the 100 Disney Sidekicks. It is a collab that was put together by 4 lovely ladies and 21 other content creators. And together they made 100 little savings, 100 plus savings challenges for sidekicks in each of the Disney movies. And so with that being said, I will show you, first off, I'll tag everybody down below. I'll show you the tracker in the front, and then you guys can go and grab them off of everybody's. This is honestly really fun. So I only put the 4 in per creator. So if a creator made more than 4, I use them as minis for other stuff right now. So we're going to subtract 8. We're down to 8. This is number 25. And the nice thing is, even though I marked on here, this will all come off because it's laminate. So I just gotta get my little magic eraser scrubby guy and it'll go away. It'll be nice. Okay, and we have $8 left. So we're flipping all the way back to number 1, who is going to be Weekly Budgets Co. Oh my gosh, it's that creepy seal. That's so funny. So we're taking 5 off of this one, and we're going to complete him. This is number 1. And the rest of our money is going to number 6, which is going to be Becca Can Budget. You know, the nice thing is, I don't know a lot of these creators, so this really does give me an opportunity to like go check them out. Like, I've never heard of Becca Can Budget, so I'm excited to go check her out now. And that will be our final 3. We still have 5 left on that one, so next time we come in, hopefully we'll be able to finish it. Hopefully that number will get drawn, so that's exciting. All right, guys, let me get my little finish completed. Oh yeah, I need to color this first. Duh, Tia. Don't be jumping ahead. All right, where's my Sharpie? So let's see. We've got number 1. We finished a challenge for number 1. This is a tracker that comes from Save with Glow for her, under her 100 Disney Sidekicks on her coffee. This is a super cute one. This just lets me know how many I have left of each of the content creators challenges. So we did number 10. Then we have number 12. Oh, that was the first one we did for number 12. That's exciting. And for 25. Number 2. Ooh, we're halfway done with number 2 already. Number 21. And this was the first one for number 21. So how I use the tracker is I put in each content creator 4 times to represent their 4 minis. And so as I complete one from their number, I just mark it off. So then I'll know, like, okay, so for number 3, we only have 1 left, and then they're completely done. Number 2, we only have 2 left. And you can clearly see, like, there's been already double numbers, which is just crazy to me. But I mean, it's all part of the draw. And then once they're done, their number gets removed. So that will be fun for me. Okay. So here, let me put this in and let me show you all the names of all the awesome creators. You can go to any of the 4 hosts. So it's hosted by Veronica at Weekly Budgets. Carly by Budget with Carly, Victoria at Toria's Budget, or Gloria with Save with Glow. So if you go to anyone in the blue, then they will have this big list that you can utilize to find everybody and get their little savings. It's so exciting. All right, guys, we're going to jump right into our orange binder next and start saving for future travel. I forgot to color these, so we're going to go ahead and go in here and start coloring this. We got Orange Day today, so we're going to do a long orange. We're not saving on this Tetris adulting thing. This is just to color in for each day that we're in here and just enjoy coloring. However, we did save a couple of different challenges. So let's go ahead and mark those guys off. We finished the party planner papery, and that was her fall minis. Today's the 13th, and that was a total of $6. So we're at $159 that we have saved so far, which is awesome. I love that. And then we're getting down to the bottom, so I'm gonna have to, I think, did I do a backside? I did do a backside. So we'll flip this over and continue tracking on this one. It'll be fun to see how that ends. And then we have our jar that we're gonna be able to color in. One mini that we finished. I don't consider the, I don't know. No, Disney, should I finish? No, because the Disney minis we're already saving for. So I shouldn't save twice. So we're gonna, oh crap, that didn't go to orange. That went to yellow. Oh no. Okay, I messed that up. It is what it is. I will color in a yellow one, and then I will have to erase an orange. Oh, I just totally whacked you guys, sorry. I'm gonna color in this one a yellow, because that's where it went, and then I will have to erase that orange one. Which is okay, because I guess there's something else on here I have to erase. And since we had $10 in, we were short 50 cents, we are now on point with the $10 that we have been saving. Okay. Let's put this away. Let's grab our orange binder. Oh no, throwing money. We try not to do that. We try not to throw money here. Okay. So I'm going to do this one a little interesting today. So we are bringing 50 plus our little bonus money. We're going to use this little summer pack of summer lemons that I got from Party Planner Papery as a scratcher to determine how much money the envelopes will get today versus just rolling a dice and spreading out the love. I think this would be a little bit more of a fun way to play. I think I did this on one other one. Was it the school? I think it was for my school one last week. I did this similar concept. So today, let's actually organize it, make sure I have everything in order. Okay, so we got a total of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 42, 4, 6, 8. 49, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1 and 2. So we're going to be adding $62 into here. I'm going to quickly write that down on this tracker so that I can keep this accurate. 62, July week 2, 7/13, and then 62 is 94 is 156. Cool. We are making some great progress. I'm so excited. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna grab our scratcher tool. We've got our money over here to the side. I'll probably move the money over here. Move these guys a little bit more in. And we'll use our little scratcher guy to see how much we're gonna be saving today on each envelope. So envelope number 1 is gonna get $3. 1, 2, 3. Envelope number 2 is gonna get 5. Oh, my voice just cracked. That was so weird. Number 3 is gonna get 7. Ooh, that's exciting. 5 and, oops, stay in there. 5 and 7. And we've got, ooh, 6 going into number 4. We got 4 going into number 5. 7 going into number 6. Oh, stay there, money. We've got 5 going into number 7. Stay, guys. Separate out. All right, we're down to 3 more on this tracker. Envelope number 8 is gonna get 6. Back to envelope number 1, who's gonna get $4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then envelope number 2 is gonna get an extra 3. And that finishes our cute little lemon scratcher. How much do we have left? Ooh, okay, so we have 4 bills left, but we have 5 slots. Let's see if any of these have like 5 ones. Oh, I can do it for this one. Okay, great. So I'm gonna take 5 off this one. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's put that there, give it a 5. And now we have enough bills to lay down a little bit more for each one. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have 2 more, so let's roll an 8-sided dice. Is this my 8-sided dice? That's my 12-sided dice, but we'll still use it. Oh, can't use it if it goes to an 11. Okay, so we'll add 1 to 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And nope. Nope. Doesn't exist. And number 2. Cool. Awesome. So let's see what we've got in each of these envelopes. I'm so excited. I love pumping up our travel binder. That's always a really good one to be saving money in. All right, let's get a little closer. So this one is going to our Brazil trip that we're saving $3,000 for. Now, actually what's really cool is I just booked my Airbnb for Brazil, and the Airbnb for 10 days, because I'm going for a week and a half, was only $400. So, and it's right in the downtown center of where it is that I need to be. So I'm excited to go there. Week number 2. 7/13. So I'm excited to go see and meet my friends. I'll cash condense all this later. So I'm just gonna throw it in here. But yes, so I was very excited. So the tickets are kind of looking like they're gonna be anywhere between $800 to $1,100. And then that's pretty much my biggest expenses. So those two together, we'll say it's capped at $1,500, right? Is what I'll spend basically on flying down there and for staying around. And then they have where I'm going to be, they have a great little bus system, so I don't have to worry too much about transportation, and the currency exchange is in our favor. So it's a 5 to 1. So, think of our American pricing, but it's so like if we paid $3 for a gallon of milk, well, they're going to pay $3 in their money, which is a fifth of what we would pay. So, so it's like the equivalent of 60 cents for us, getting a gallon of milk for like 60 cents. So from a spending money standpoint, I'll probably only bring like $200 or $300. I might bring a little more just to leave some for my friend, because living in Brazil can be kind of hard and a struggle, and she's like one of my besties. So I want to make sure that she gets taken care of too. But yeah, usually when I have leftover money, I will leave it for my friends. So, and my other friend is over in Sweden, so I get to go visit her hopefully next year, which would be fun. Okay, come on. I need you to come out. You can do it. There we go. Okay, this one is going to our Croatia trip. So this is next summer. This is originally for a 3-week language class that I wanted to take in Split. I have decided to apply for a Fulbright scholarship to see if I can live over there for about 9 months, starting next October. So wish me luck on that, because those application deadlines are coming up and they only pick one applicant for that particular scholarship. If I were to go like pretty much anywhere else in the world, they'd have multiple spots, but for Croatia, they only have one. And so if I do get it, then that means this will just be money that I can have sitting in my bank account, because the flights are paid for, accommodations are paid for, I get a monthly stipend. Like, the Fulbright scholarship is pretty awesome. And I'll be over there teaching English, which would be so much fun, because I haven't done that since I lived in Brazil. So we're adding $13 to this one. So it'll be $33 total that we'll now have inside our Croatia trip, which is exciting. It doesn't sound like a lot, but like I have there's certain money that's coming that I'm dedicating to Brazil and Croatia. So there's money that will be arriving in my bank account either, I think next Monday, either this Friday or next Monday. And I'll have like a couple hundred more that I'll be able to put into there. All right, we're adding $7 to this one. This is going towards lodging. Currently, the lodging that we're saving for is for my sister's trip in Brazil. So that will be the full $1,500. We're adding in $7. So we have $30 in this one already. My sister's trip is in October. We're going to Salem, Oregon, actually, to experience their fall festivities. So it's not a cheap trip. It's going to be like a $1,500 just between flight and accommodations. So, which is going to suck, but it is something that, we talked about as sisters of doing a long time ago. So, it's something that I'll definitely have the money for it. So that's where, when more money comes in next week, that I'm buying a flight with that money, just so I can get the better deal. Okay, it's $7 going into this one. This is going to be for miscellaneous, because when you travel, there's always miscellaneous stuff going on. And like I said, I'll cash condense this all off screen so that I'm not wasting your guys' time. But yeah, I'm really excited. With Croatia, they have, the country offers a Croaticum language for free, so you can actually start learning their language before you come visit. And so online, like officially, and then you can test to get certified in their language, which is going to be ideal for my Fulbright scholarship. So sorry, that's my dog. Hold on. So on top of my dog is so loud. Oh nope, I lost it. Yeah, so it's just going to be a bonus for Fulbright if I can learn the language before it goes. Oh yeah, so on top of what classes I'm going to be taking, because it turns out I will be taking 4 college classes on one college online. And the online college, if I do they do 7-week blocks. So if I do the full all 7-week, if I do all the blocks between now and end of next summer, I'll have my bachelor's, which is crazy because it means I'll be pumping through like 70 credits in a year. But on top of that, I'm taking all 18 credits at my other local community college. So it's going to be a 30 credit course load. It's going to be very, very heavy. So I won't even have a job. So I will be very heavily reliant on scholarship money as well as grant money and student loan money for the next year. But it'll be worth it in the long run because I'll have my bachelor's 2 years before planned. which is exciting. And then I'll have my teaching English certificate and hopefully potentially certified in intermediate Croatian by that point in time, as well as hopefully getting the Fulbright scholarship. So it'll be a whole total like game changer for me if that's the case. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. Whew, I'm nervous though. Okay. In worst case, if I don't get it this year, then, or like because it starts October of next year. So if I don't get into the program for the 2027 to 2028 year, I'll apply for the 2028-2029, because by then I'll have 2 bachelor degrees. I'll be well versed into the language at that point in time, and like I'm not going to be stressed about it. I am stressed about it, but not like I'm flexible enough to realize that I can do other things in the intermediary time. I think it's crazy that Croatia only offers one spot, so it makes it like ultra competitive for people who are applying. Ooh. So I'm hoping to utilize my previous teaching English skills as part of the application as well. So hopefully they'll like me and I will be able to go, because that would be fantastic. Oh, that'd be great. And it'll be fun, because then if I go over there, I'll be doing all my cash stuffings in the euro, with the euros. Because I'll still have to be on a budget and planning my life over there too, so that will be fun. And it'll be great for the blog/vlog that I'll have. All right, so this is, oh wait, sorry, I didn't even tell you what these last ones are going towards. Okay, so last you heard was lodging. This one is going towards miscellaneous, so we now have $20 in there. Asia and Europe got 7, so now it has 12 towards it, and flights now has $18. We're working on transportation right now. Transportation looks like it got $10 today, so we're up to 14. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm literally so obsessed with that movie Far Away. I'm at this point watching it in Croatian, which I love. So it's fun learning different languages. I did not realize that when movies are dubbed, like when they have the voiceovers, so those guys have to do word for word of what was written in the movie/script. However, subtitles, they have more freedom to shorten expressions and things like that, so that you're not distracted reading the whole time, which makes sense, because my mom and I noticed it when we were watching Korean dramas. We were like, whoa, they're saying way more words than what's written on there, and I recognized certain expressions, and I was like, that's crazy, I wonder why that is. And then I found out that that's the reason why. So I was like, oh, that's so wild. So it's interesting listening to it in Croatian, and then reading because I memorized the movie basically in English, because they speak English for most of the show, and even they speak Croatian, Turkish, German through about 20% of the show, English for the other 80%. And so I've memorized basically all the English speaking parts. And so when I'm listening to it in Croatian, I know what they're saying, and then when I'm reading the subtitles, it's like nice to see like the shorthand version of it. So yeah, it's really interesting. I use a lot of ChatGPT to help me with understanding the translation of because it knows the movie, and so then I could be like, hey, in this scene when they say this and this, it'll translate it word for word, and then I'll have the subtitled version translation and the actual script word for word. And so it's kind of nice, because it's like you're learning how to say the same thing 2 different ways, which is fun. Which I'm sure some of you are like, that's way too confusing and way too much for my brain. Which is this is just my ADHD. So I like languages are something that I've always loved learning, and so I pick it up pretty fast. And I thought it was going to be harder to understand, but once you understand the alphabet in Croatian, it's very easy to read every single word, because every letter will sound exactly the same no matter how you read it, and they spell everything phonetically. So like the word garage for us, the G has a hard G and a J sound. For them, it would be the same. So the G would be G. So it would be like garage. Yeah, like, you know what I mean. So it'd be, so whatever you're seeing, you'll know exactly how to pronounce it immediately upon reading it, which is pretty cool. So I'm excited about that. Well, thank you so much for joining me today for Travel Day, and I hope that you guys have a glorious Monday.
Thanks for stopping by today. Hope you leave inspired. Keep on saving, keep on dreaming. I'll see you next time. TRB Budget.